Hello everyone, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from the Las Vegas Strip. It's December 20th, 2014. Thought we'd talk about a little bit of body language. Now, I'm gonna share something with you that like in the very beginning may seem like, you know what, really? I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I'm gonna tell you it's huge, okay? So one of the things that happens is if you're talking to people, you're being judged, and that person is looking at you, and they're trying to figure out how reliable you are and how detailed you are. And one of the things that comes down to is your hands. Now, one of the things that people look at is your fingernails, your cuticles, and how clean you keep your hands. Because if you got dirty hands, the chances are that somebody's talking to you, they're not really paying attention. They're looking at whatever that error is, that mistake that you have. And if you have dirty fingernails, that's creating some resistance for you that you don't need. You're like, really, Scott, we're gonna talk about fingernails? And I'm gonna say, yes, yes we are. So here's the thing, in the sales process when you're talking to people, more than likely you're using your fingers to point at something and you're going over information. And think about it, if you got giant nasty fingernails and you're presenting to a woman, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not listening to you. They are not. They're looking at your fingernails and they're looking at your hands and they're going, hey, do you know what a manicure is? Do you know what soap is? Fingernail clippers are like $1. You can get them at any store and you're not gonna clip them. Now, why create a lot of challenges for yourself that you don't need? It only takes a couple seconds to wash your hands. It only takes a couple seconds to make sure that your cuticles are nice. It only takes a couple seconds to trim your fingernails. It only takes a couple seconds to look underneath them. And these are some of the things that lead to a loss of a sale or a rejection that you didn't need. And that just doesn't make sense. Why go through a sales process only to lose it because your hands are dirty and nasty, okay? And you're like, Scott, really? Hey, I got videos about making sure that your teeth are clean. I got videos to make sure that your clothes are straight. Of course, we're gonna talk about the little tiny things that could lead to a loss of a sale, and those are things that you don't want. So take the time, go through just before you go into a sales call, check your hands, do a check your teeth, make sure, and if your fingers are nasty, go get a manicure. I mean, it's only like 20, 25 bucks, it's really gonna help you out, and it shows that you pay attention to detail, okay? So think about this, if you take the time to make sure that your hands are clean, your face is clean, everything's straight, your shoes are polished, everything's good, it means that you pay attention to small things, and if you pay attention to small things, it means you pay attention to the big things. And it gives that buyer a reason to like, oh, you know what? If this guy pays attention to small things, he's gonna take care of me, all right? Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story about clean fingernails, clean hands. That would be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. Subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Scott Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell with Sylvan. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.